Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about scales and how to make a scale and to know what notes go in a scale. When we say scales, we mean what notes we play in a row. Notes in a row. And usually we're talking 8 notes in a row. So let's make some lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These will be the notes in our scale. But how do we know what notes we need? Let's think back to our musical alphabet. We've got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Musical alphabet only goes to G, and then we just go whoop, right back to A. All right, so let's do, for example, let's start on C. Our first note is C, and then we just go in order of the alphabet. So our next note would be D. Then we'll go E, F, G, and then after G, make sure we go back to A. And then we've got B and C. So basically, we just made one circle around the musical alphabet circle. We just went whoop, all the way around. And that was our scale. You could start on any other note and do the same thing, and that would be your scale. Here's what the scale would sound like. Here it is on piano. We've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If you know solfege, it would be Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. And that's your whole scale from going Do to Do. So let's take a look down here now. And we've got these things here. And these are called key signatures. And what key signatures are is a tool to tell you which sharps and flats you need in the scale. So which sharps and flats in the scale. Take a look at C. For the C scale, the key of C, are there any sharps or flats? No. So we're all good with this. This is our complete scale. However, if you look at, for example, D, we do have sharps. We have 2 of them. We've got F sharp and we've got C sharp. So when we write out our D scale, it'll look like this. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and then back to D. And here's what it would sound like. We still have the same Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. The same sound, just we're starting on D. Let's do another example. How about, let's do a flat key. Let's do E flat. So let's erase this down here. Whoops, going crazy with the screen. And let's pick a different color. Let's do red. All right, so E flat, we've got 1, 2, 3 flats, and we know that they are B flat because this flat is on the B line. We've got E flat since this flat is on the note E, and we've got A flat since this flat is on the note A. Just to help us out, I'll draw our musical alphabet circle again. And now we're going to start on E. So we've got E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And now let's add our flats. So we've got E flat, A flat, B flat, and then another E flat. So that's our E flat scale. And when we play it, you'll hear that it sounds the same as the other scales, just starting on a different note. We've got E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. The same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The same sound, just starting on E flat. And you can do this on any key. Let's pick like a hard one just for funsies. How about let's do, let's do B major scale. So let's find our sharps, and I'm gonna choose a skinnier marker this time. All right, here we go. B, we've got F sharp, since the sharp is on the top line, which is F. We've got C sharp, we've got G sharp, we've got D sharp, and A sharp. And you know what the sharps are because they're sitting on the line that the note would be on. All right, so let's figure out our scale. Here's our musical alphabet circle. We're starting on B this time. So we've got B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. And now let's add our sharps. So we need a C sharp, we need a D sharp, we don't need E sharp, but we do need F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. Let's see if it sounds like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So we'll start on B this time. And we know we did it correctly because it sounds just like the other scales. And so that's how you use your key signatures to help you make your scale. I'm gonna erase all this stuff so then you can take a picture of this chart because it's super handy to have. Here we go. So feel free to take a screenshot of that. And if you have any questions, as always, you can leave a comment, send us an email, or just ask us in class. See you next time.